I'm French, and my great-grandfather is a Turkish Lebanese. That's why I have my name Halim from my father's side and Henry from my mother's side. And Berbar is my family name. I always want to be a photojournalist since I'm young. When I'm in, I think 6 or 7 years old, I step in my parents' room because it's a very bad thunderstorm. And it's a documentary on the TV, show the Vietnam War. And I see the pictures of a very famous photographer, his name Tim Page. And I've been fascinated by this photo and documentary, and I tell my mother, oh, that's what I want. I want to take photo of the war zone and things. And my mother asked me, okay, sleep and tomorrow we talk. And always, since I'm 6 years old, I wanted to be a photojournalist, always. And I studied to be a photojournalist in Paris, where I was born. And I did my practice in Paris, yeah, and I came war photojournalist, yes. First of all, you need to have a good knowledge on the history, on the geography. You need to have knowledge, and when you arrive in the country, it's totally a war zone. You don't know where you are. You need to go have a good skill. I mean, in France, in French term, I know how to tell you, but in English it's a little bit difficult. It's like, for myself, when I go anywhere, I always have 2 wallets, 2 credit cards somewhere, you know, in case I need to go in emergency, run away from the country or wherever. And you need to know the history of the country, who's fighting who, what's going on. Yes, it is very important. When you're in the war zone, you're very intense. You know, you need to be very careful of what's going on in your surrounding, okay? When you do a commercial, you're mostly in studio, okay? Preparing a studio, etc. When I do tourism, I did a book on the different countries, Vietnam, Polynesia, Malacca, wherever. This is different. You're preparing your book, you know the history of the place you're going, etc., etc. And you have time there, you control your light. You say, okay, I need to wake up early in the morning because the light is nice. Afternoon, where is the light? You need to recce the place. Okay, this building, the light is at 5 o'clock, at 4 o'clock, that kind of thing. When you're war zone, you don't tell you, okay, the bomb is coming in 10 minutes or 20 minutes, no way. You know, you need to run very fast. When the bomb comes, it's not going, oh, it's a journalist, sorry, yeah? No, it's a totally different environment. When I do tourism, I'm going to tell you something, I never take holiday, never. You need to know exactly what action, you need to anticipate what's going on. Actually, I'm your eyes. We are the witness for the people, I mean the public. We are in the middle of the war zone. Of course, not everybody can go there, but nobody knows what's going on there. We are there, we are filming, we are taking photography to be the witness of this story for the future, yeah. And I know exactly when I need to press the button. Because there's a feeling, my eyes is trying to do this. Always my eyes is like left, right. I know, I can anticipate, okay, it's going to happen. Just now when we come back from the highway and this truck burning, I know exactly what's going to happen, and I wanted to go more further because it's like it's my gene, in my blood to see. I don't scared to go more further and to be in action, to be a witness for everybody. I mean, you know, my photo, I know when I do great pictures, the pictures being published in all the magazine, and people go, wow, this is happening in this country, you know. Don't forget the Vietnamese war being stopped because of photography. If you remember this little young girl running, being burned by a bomb, napalm bomb, these pictures, because this photo, the American Congress stopped to finance the Vietnam War. It's enough. And take by one photographer, you see? And we are the witness for the future. When I'm not there anymore, pictures will be there. It's going to be in history. When you're a photojournalist, you cannot take sides. You cannot take sides. I mean, or you take your camera or you take the gun. You make the choice. If I come and, of course, I don't, if I see somebody is go drown, maybe I take one photo, but after I go help. But when you, during the conflict zone, you never be for the left or right. You are neutral. Okay, that's people, myself in South America and San Salvador, I've been with the National Army, and I put a white flag, and I cross to the rebel, the other side. People stop to let pass the reporter. Maybe not now anymore, because now we are targeted by all the time. But this happened. If I go and tell, oh my God, I take side for these people, I'm not more in a photojournalist. I'm not a journalist anymore. I'm not a witness. I live in a cocoon. I know how to control. You must to be focused of what you're doing and your camera, and don't let the emotion take over. If the emotion take over, it's finished. I have a lot of my past colleagues where the emotion take over. I get an example. I don't want to tell his name because he's still here in Malaysia. We've been together in Banda Aceh during the tsunami in 2005, 2004, yeah, 2005. And this lorry came full of body, 100 of them, and it deserted in a big hole. And of course, the Indonesian government tried to stop the disease because of tsunami. And my friend is like, I cannot take it anymore. I cannot take it anymore. He put his camera on the floor and start checking. And I tell him, look, I'm working for a news agency. We are competitor. I give you 5 more minutes before I file my photo. And his company called him, tell him, why you don't send? His emotion take over. I feel you must to be, you need to control yourself. When it's finished, it's finished. By myself, I'm very controlling myself for this. A couple of years ago, I've been in Penang, in Parmantau, if I'm, yeah, during the election. And suddenly a group of one political party attacked a local reporter. And I interfere and tell you, why you beating me? We are 40 of you, and when people turn and see my press card and say, oh, you're a foreigner, you can go. But he's local, we are go kill him. I think we cannot do this like that. I try to help. And I managed to kick out of this people, angry people, everything. But you see, 30 years ago, we don't have a bulletproof gilet. Nobody touches us. No need to put press, TV, wherever. People respect us. When I used to be in Salvador or Cambodia, I never worry my bulletproof. Now, if you go to Syria or Palestine, especially with the Israel soldier, love to shoot a reporter just for fun. That's why my thing is like nobody respect us like we used to be respect before. That's why we need to have a bulletproof. Before, nobody kidnapped a reporter. 35 years ago, 40 years ago, during the Vietnam War, nobody kidnapped a reporter. Now, yes, I managed to escape kidnapping myself. You know, yeah. That's why in the last interview with this newspaper, the topic is exactly we're talking about the past and the present. In the past, yes, the press, photojournalists have been very respected. Now, less. Death is part of a life. It's in Cambodia with the Khmer Rouge. The Khmer Rouge can smile at you and chop you with no mercy in front of you like that. And this is quite gross. I happened to see in front of it to chop somebody from the head to the feet with a machete. But like I said first, I had when I'm with my camera, I just close the cocoon and that's it. And when I remove my camera, it's finished. I don't think. I'm attached to the king, but I work for an agency, news agency, Ipoh Press, and the king, because like me, and I follow him. When he come back after his exile, I've been with him. Actually, I'm the one get out first from the plane to take photo of him, waving to his people. And I don't do propaganda. Like I say, I'm not in the left and the right side. I'm very neutral. I'm just here to witness. I just taking my opportunity to be with the king and take pictures of him and his family. I'm still friends with the family of the king, with all the prince, and we meet all the time, yes. We're not living in a perfect world, unfortunately. I never see a country in my life where it's perfect. We are human. I mean, because we are human, we make a mistake. And it's the same in politics, it's the same in a country. Some countries are better than the other one. Some countries are most worst. Personally, me, I live in a country, I'm French, and don't tell you now everything is perfect in my country. But it's like that, yes. I mean, we are living in a different world right now, yeah. In Malaysia, I witnessed recently the new the new election, and I've been in the street when it happened, and I remember I've been in some small shop with a cafe, and we were looking at the TV with some friend, and I think we see everybody announcing, no, this party still winning, and suddenly one channel of the TV have courage to tell, no, not the numbers is like that, and you see of everybody starting looking, and I remember hundreds of motorbikes going in the street, and I go with some of my colleagues in PJ, Cornwall, where everybody there. Prime Minister Tun Mahathir has been there, and we witnessed the glory of Malaysia, the new Malaysia, yes. And this is a good moment, yeah, nice, impressive moment, yeah. I've been during the Bali, when the first bomb explodes, and at night I've been in a restaurant where the first thing happened, and it's been like a shock, because we are not very far what happened, and I don't believe it's a bomb, I believe it is an airplane crash in a city, because it's next to the airport. I mean, thinking the plane or landing or take off, and it crashed. And when we arrived to the place, and I see all the people get out with the blood, some lost their hand, whatever. And some people tell me, bomb. I feel, whoa, in Bali, the bomb cannot be, you know. And my experience also is when the emotional is like the Berlin Wall fell. I remember I came and we stayed next to the wall for 2 days with no moving, no sleepy. We pay people to go and bring the sandwich for us to eat, because we don't know if the wall fell, what's going to happen, and we went to be the witness. And I win my first prize, the Fuji International Prize with the Berlin Wall, yes, in 1989. Yeah, and since I have won 17 times, yeah. I'm a businessman. I own a couple company all in the media sides for many years, since I think the first one, 1991, been open, and since I have two separate things: my business, my personal business, with my life of photojournalist. Yes, it's two different things here. Sometimes both of them came together because we publish books and things like that. Sometimes the business come with the photojournalist, but not all the time. It's two separate things. Yeah. I'm proud. I mean, to be witness the most important things in the world. I mean, the Berlin Wall back in 1989, Nelson Mandela in the jail, Tiananmen Square, etc., etc. You know, I mean, of course, it's worth it. I mean, you live the moment of the history. You are there. You witness, you take pictures, your photo are everywhere, and you can show your grandchildren next time, or where I'm not here anymore, say, oh, this photograph, back at this time he did this photo. Yeah, it's with us, yeah. I have a student, to tell you the truth. I teach photography, I do workshop. To be world reporter, I don't think so. It's dangerous. We lost every year between 20 to 40 people every year. And in the ranking, I'm number 4, the best one, and I know what I'm doing. I've been training with the army, I know how to survive my own, but it's dangerous. If you want to photojournalist, it's a full-time job. When I tell you full-time job, is a full-time job, and you need to be dedicated to this job 100%, or just forget it. No, you must to have it in your heart to become a photojournalist, yes. Yeah, it's not easy job. You cannot have a very family, whatever. You're always constantly scared if you don't know how to control yourself. Yeah. Yeah, welcome. Thank you very much.